Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Panthers 3, Steelers nothing.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
On for the field goal. A 22-yard.
And his kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Flush to his right, and that is incomplete here.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And 10.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Completion here to Claypool. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down. And 5 yards to go.
Ben to throw again. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Complete.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
1st and goal.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run here with Connor. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, it'll be Connor. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll try to surge ahead with Connor. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This just a 24-yard attempt. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Bridgewater. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now Bridgewater. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Bridgewater again. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
To Ian Thomas.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the Steelers.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Pittsburgh.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, a give to Connor. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Connor. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, it's Connor. He's going to be marked down very close to the 1st down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They'll run for it with Samuels. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Punching it in from a yard away. And if the Steelers can convert the extra point, they will have the lead. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Steelers 10, Panthers 9.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Bridgewater to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
4th down, they're going. Bridgewater.